All right, this one's interesting. YouTube is building a one-stop streaming video store. So just right off of that alone, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Um, I feel like when I think of that a one stop streaming store, I think of it just adding another another doggone bill to my doggone.
So that was my first reaction too. But interestingly enough, this is I ain't gonna say it's the opposite, but I'm just read through.
What they
All
talking
right.
about?
So YouTube continues to expand out of its core free video offering. After adding YouTube TV in 2017, a cable-like service with more than 100 broadcast and cable channels, 65 a month, blah, 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 YouTube is now planning to launch an online store for streaming video services. YouTube, owned by Alphabet, Google, is also trying to solve the age-old problem for consumers of having multiple passwords for multiple subscription services. So essentially what they're doing is that YouTube is trying to bring all of the streaming services together under their house.
You know what? When you say that, I don't even know if I saw a video. I don't know where I saw this video, but I saw a video and it was talking about how we started off with cable, and then we had the phenomenon Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix, yeah.
And then we had all these other things branching out. So now we got like 50 other streaming services. But they said that full circle that it was gonna come back into one place where you're gonna be, and that's kind of what it sounds like what they're trying to do. Because if they're trying to combine or merge all of these services together, basically what started off as just a $9.99 subscription to one streaming service, now we have 5 other ones. So now you're paying like $60 for these streaming services, and then if they pull something off like this where they put them all together, I don't think it's gonna be like no $9. I think it's
of course not. That's why it's so wild. Yeah, I saw the meme before too, where it's like somebody they did like a Captain Planet thing, where they were like Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus. All our powers combined equal the price of cable. Like it's like exactly. It's the same thing. So I mean, I'm not even sure like if they even mention in here, mention like the exact pricing of it. Like they don't even have this solidified yet. This is something that they're still trying to negotiate with all the other streaming services. And the thing that I think is weird, so I think for the consumer this is dope, depending on the price. Mm-hmm. But for each of the companies, it's like if I'm Apple, I'm like, yo, do I want you to have to get a piece of my money just for us to be on your platform? And then also it's your platform.
It's gonna have to crash. Something's gonna have to crash for that to work.
I don't know. I'm just thinking business wise, if even some of these companies would even want to rock with that, because it's like it's gonna be YouTube. It's gonna be YouTube / Google, and all the other platforms are just gonna be there. I don't even know if like their egos can handle that. But like you said, like something crashing. That's a lot to be on one platform.
Real quick, that just made me think about a video I saw on like the Hulk. Mm-hmm. So is it who owns Hulk? Because Disney don't own.
Disney owns Marvel and Marvel owns the Hulk. Oh no, they don't. So they don't. He's a splinter. I think Paramount.
So what's going on with Paramount between Disney and them? And it's kind of like a theory that I'm tied to that. The theory is because if Disney wants to outright own Hulk, then they're gonna like lose. They're almost gonna lose so much by trying to buy them out, because like they're just making it extremely impossible for a deal to go through. So what Disney's been doing is just like softening Hulk's character, or
they have been making him seem less interesting.
Yeah, so it's like he's kind of just like fading in the background to where he's not this playable character. But I say that to connect the dots to where I feel like in that regard to where you have this streaming service to where their egos you see their egos in play with just one character, that I think with trying to take over their streaming services, that their ego, like the entire streaming services and everything under it, I don't think it'll ride.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's like does YouTube now get access to, let's say Netflix? Do they get access to Netflix analytics now?
Right.
Because technically, if people are going through YouTube to watch Netflix, it's very easy for YouTube to set something up to where like they can like track people.
They
on
would
Netflix
have to
and stuff.
They would have to give up that now. And the whole game is information.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're gonna give up that information, because if you got Netflix Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Prime, whatever else they got, BET Plus, all of these stuff going back through Google, I don't think they're gonna let it. I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna see. It's probably about to be like cable again.
It's interesting.